Hey, good afternoon, guys. It's Jeremiah. Just wanted to share my thoughts with you guys about uh, the channel and some things that I care about and things that I would like to just give you what's going on in my mind. So there's a poem that I take to heart. It means a lot to me. Every time that I go on a hike or do anything super challenging, I always read this poem to myself. There's a YouTube video of it as well, and there's a guy who narrates the poem. And it's by a guy named Charles Bukowski, and I'm just going to read it to you that way you can hear it. So it's from Charles Bukowski called Go All the Way. If you're going to try, go all the way. Otherwise, don't even start. If you're going to try, go all the way. This could mean losing girlfriends, wives, relatives, jobs, maybe even your mind. It can mean not eating for 3 or 4 days. It can mean freezing on a park bench. It can mean jail. It can mean derision, mockery, isolation. Isolation is the gift. All the others are a test of your endurance, of how much you really want to do it. And you'll do it, despite rejection and the worst odds, and it will be better than anything else you can imagine. If you're going to try, go all the way. There is no other feeling like that. You will be alone with the gods, and the nights will flame with fire. Do it, do it, do it, all the way. You will ride life straight to perfect laughter. It's the only good fight there is. And that's it. Um, I mean, I could probably talk for hours about that poem, what that poem means to me, and how I would interpret it. Um, I've had some interesting conversations with people in the last few weeks, and you know, a lot of the times I think we feel like we do things alone, and that we feel like whatever challenges that we have, it's meant to be ours and ours alone. Um, I don't think we were put on this earth to walk alone. I think we were put on this earth to go through our mountains that we face with support, with guidance, with advice from others, mentors, um, people that we look up to, that motivate us, that keep us grounded, um, humble. Uh, you know, it's taken us a long time, me and my friend that's in this channel with me. It's taken us a long time to get it started. It's taken us a long time to find the time around our daily lives to get something going, and we have some other ideas as well. And you know, it's taken just a long time to get those done. Um, and there's no excuse. There's never an excuse. Um, but I know there's a lot of pain. I know there's a lot of suffering. I know there's a lot of doubt. I know there's a lot of hurt and a lot of just feelings of not knowing when things are going to be better, or you know people come and go out of your life. um, if I be honest with you, I think every time I start a mountain, every time I get excited to go on a trip, to go and hike, I think about how hard all of it's going to be. The 6 months out, 3 months out of training, the long days of doing my normal day to day things, and then also trying to fit in eating right and sleeping right and working out and designing workouts that are meant to help me with hiking and going long distances and endurance and improving my cardio and improving leg strength and mobility. Um, I think a lot of that before I go on a hike, before I plan a trip. And it is scary. I get very anxious, very nervous. Uh, it's almost uncontrollable. Um, but for some reason, the day comes and I get in a car and I have all my stuff packed. I have the route planned. I have the people I'm going to pick up on the way, my hiking buddies that have been with me since the beginning, which has only been one, but um, he seems to be pretty consistent. We both like challenges like that, so I'm very grateful for him to being there. Um, but on that drive there's a sense of anxiety starts to go away, hour by hour, mile by mile, and when I see the first mountain there in Colorado, uh, I almost feel a relief, like burdens are lifted. I start to forget about things back home or things I've been dealing with that's been heavy on my mind. And I start thinking about mountains. I start thinking about what those mountains mean, and that if I was going to quit, that if I was going to not even attempt, why would I even be driving? You know, um, I never think I'm going to quit, or I never think that a mountain is too hard. Uh, I love the challenge of not knowing what this particular 14er or particular mountain we're going to do. I I just love that challenge. I love knowing that I'm going to start at some time in the morning and get up and just put one foot in front of the other, like every day, You don't know what's going to happen day to day when you get up. And you don't know what you'll gain or lose each day. Um, but there's just something about it, and I wonder why I can't apply that here, with the channel or a business or my life at my particular employment. Um, I have a lot of trust issues. I have a lot of things that I feel like I'm alone with, and well, I don't know what else to say. But what I will say is that don't be afraid. Just have courage and trust that this too shall pass. That it's not permanent. That your story, the things that you go through, are meant to be shared. They're meant to inspire others. They're meant to give other people hope. You know, and I don't know what kind of impact that I make. Um, that's not what I'm pursuing, but I know there's other people out there that struggle like me, that sometimes wake up and just wonder why they're still here. And they suffer, they go through pain, and they feel like they sacrifice so much. But it just takes a little bit of faith and courage to keep going. And then you'll find inspiration, like my kids. Uh, I have a couple of wonderful friends, and a lot of the things that they do inspire me and motivate me. And they've been through things, they've suffered and sacrificed. And if they can do it, I can do it. And if they need help, I will help. If they need support, I will support. And yeah. Well, anyways, I guess I need to creep on drinking my pre-workout, because I'm going to be doing a leg workout and some cardio run to get my lungs going here in just a little bit. It's over 100 degrees right now, so hopefully I can get some sun on my skin and doesn't look like I'm just a vampire. But yeah, look up that poem, read it. It's on YouTube. It's a very beautiful poem. It kind of pushes you a little bit to know that you can go all the way, and the things that you want to accomplish can happen. Maybe not in your time, but they can happen if you just build discipline, keep going, and just believe, and don't give up. Okay? Don't quit or give up, because you can keep going. It makes you stronger. Failure makes you stronger. Okay. Well, to the Mountain Truth, thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing or coming by this video. I love sharing my thoughts. I don't have a lot of people to do that with, but you know, I hope to see you guys later. And if you want to reach out and ask me something, or I don't know how all this works, but you guys take care, and remember, Jesus loves you.